Hey everyone, welcome to another Adventures with Paul. Today we're going to be riding in Arabia Mountain Park, which is just outside of Atlanta. So sub 40-mile day ride. We're going to take you to some historic sites. Arabia Mountain is known for where they used to mine granite. So there are these rock crossings that you go across where the old granite fields were. Pretty cool territory. What you're going to find on this path is the terrain is very up and down, rolling. So you're constantly going up or going down, and it just kind of goes over and over again. Well, this is pretty much a heck of a hairpin. Navigating this one pretty tightly. There are a few of these along the trail. Going up them is slow, but coming down you got to make sure you bleed your speed a bit. I've forgotten how this trail just continually goes either up or down. There's no flat sections, so I'm climbing out of a valley here, out of the stream. And now I remember. For someone that tours a lot, I think this is kind of funny. 3 miles, water, cell phone, and sunscreen. So I got my sun hoodie, I got water, I got my cell phone. I'm good. The Lion Farm was built in the early 19th century and it still stands today. They've had additions over the years. They didn't even get electricity or a paved road until 1940s. And this was used up until about the year 2000, at which point it became a historical structure. The Lion House is a great example of 1800s architecture in which the rear of the house would have a separated kitchen so that the heat of the kitchen would not infect the house. Over the years, things like indoor plumbing and electricity were added. At this point, the trail goes through a stable, so assume that horses are allowed at some point of the park because the stable's there. And if not, it just makes for an interesting ride through the stable. This part is a boardwalk, goes up and over the lake, which is pretty damn scenic. One of the nice things about this trail is you get these pockets where it's pretty remote and pretty quiet. So it's nice, and it's paved the entire way. And sometimes you get to pass some traffic. On this section, the trail shares a road for several houses, which are up here to my right, and down to the left. You might be able to spy a bit of the creek. We came out on the loop trail and we're going across the causeway. I just passed by another cyclist coming in the opposite direction, and she had the biggest smile on her face, and I thought, if that isn't indicative of riding a bicycle, I don't know what is. At this point, my legs are pretty tired. I've got 21 miles and just under 2,000 feet of elevation gained. Oh man, with video, you can't get the smell of that barbecue place. Oh, that smells good. It's just off the cycling path. It's part of the Panola Mountain Path. Is this office for when this used to be a granite quarry. You can see inside that it's seen better days. It's completely abandoned. But it's pretty neat to be able to walk inside it and see remains from when this was an actual granite quarry rather than what it is now, which is just a nature center. Whew, 28 miles, 2,600 feet of elevation gain. That was a tough ride. Coming back from earlier this year when I was off the bike for just about 8 weeks. It's getting tough to get back into it, but every pedal stroke that I'm turning, I'm getting back in shape and ready for the touring season.